children, in previous class we have studied about characteristics of shadow, umbra and penumbra, eclipse, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, and history of pinhole camera. Let's continue with the lesson.
Pinhole camera. You are celebrating different events. Tell me which events you are celebrating. Very good. New Year, birthday party, or any other party. How you can remember these events? Very good, with the help of photos. Outing or celebration is incomplete without the beautiful moments captured and saved as memories. We click pictures and share it on social portals like Facebook, Instagram, or any other similar website for the world to see. It is difficult to imagine a world without photos. We all know how to click photos, but do you know what made clicking pictures possible in the first place? A pinhole camera. A pinhole camera is a simple camera without a lens. It is a light proof or without light box with a small hole on one side. Light from an object passes through the hole and casts an inverted image on the opposite side of the box. Working of a pinhole camera. A pinhole camera is based on the principle that light travel in a straight line. Light rays from the top of the tree travel in a straight line and pass through the pinhole of the camera and fall at point A on the screen. The rays from the bottom of the tree fall at point B. Thus, AB is the inverted image of the tree. If the distance between the camera and the object is reduced, the image gets larger and vice versa. The sharpness of the image depends on the size of the pinhole. If the size of pinhole is small, the image will be sharp. Natural pinhole camera. Have you ever observed the patches of sunlight under a tree with a large number of leaves? These patches are in fact pinhole images of the sun. The gaps between the leaves act as the pinholes. Advantages of a pinhole camera. Number 1. It is simple and inexpensive. It has no lens. No focusing is required. Disadvantages of pinhole camera are: the image is faint and inverted. It cannot be used to study moving objects. Image is not permanent. Next is reflection. Observe sunrise and sunset in these pictures. Do you see sun in the sky above and also on the surface of water? Okay. Do we really have two suns near a horizon? No. Why do we see two suns only near beaches? Because of reflection. Sunrise and sunset have always been a topic of interest for photographers. But to capture these pictures, one has to go to beaches or river banks. What is special about observing sun both in water and in the sky? What is this phenomenon? The image of the sun in water is due to the reflection of light. When light falls on certain objects, it bounces back. This bouncing back of light from the surface of an object is called reflection of light. We can observe the reflection of light on any object with a smooth surface. Next is reflecting surfaces. Surface like water, marble, metal and mirror are some reflecting surfaces.